with special needs, I think a lot of people have fear about like, how would I be able to take care of this child? And if you don't look at it as a special needs child, look at it as a child who needs a home and needs love and nurturing and bonding, and, you know, pray about it and trust God.
You know, when you go through the Waiting Child program, you're given a checklist of what disabilities, or what they refer to as disabilities, what will you consider taking it? And we really prayed over it about what was, because there are some that we just didn't feel, having other children, that we would be able to be the best match for that child. And so we just prayed over those and went through of what, yes, we can handle. These are the things that we can handle.
They give you this huge long list of special needs to pick, and I was having a hard time because I birthed 4 normal, healthy kids. But if God blessed us with a special needs child, you know, we would obviously take it. How do you pick, you know, just a few special needs that you would be okay with? And that was hard, but a lot of prayer, and narrowed it down to which ones we knew we could handle and which ones we knew we probably couldn't.
It was very difficult, and there were times where she would have a special need on her yes list that I'm going, that's a maybe for me. I don't know if I could handle a child with that disability, and vice versa. It would happen for both of us that way.
As a teen, I felt God calling me to take a sign language class. I didn't understand why, but I took the class, and then 10 years after that class, I now have 2 deaf kids. And so I think that's why God originally called me to that class.
When we realized that we were going to go after a child with special needs, and then 2 children with special needs, we started researching what was available to us, different organizations. For us, it was a deaf child, and so we found the local deaf school. We registered with them as soon as they let us. We started getting on their mailing list. We started going to classes with them. We became a part of that community prior to our kids coming. We also reached out. That's the wonderful nature of social media nowadays, and we found multiple groups, support groups, that were out there for people in the same situation who either had kids that were deaf, or even those that were adopted and deaf. When we had something that was, after we brought them home, that was new to us, we could reach out to that community and that network of Facebook friends, and they were able to answer a question for us, or just give us that encouragement to help us through that next hurdle that came our way.
She just finished up 4 years of speech therapy, and she's just doing amazing, you know. Life without her wouldn't be the same, so God really blessed us with her, and she doesn't know any different, you know. We don't say, well, you're special needs. And I know for us with Amelia, you know, we find ourselves surrounded by other families who've had kids who've had the same type of special need, cleft lip, cleft palate, and so you just come together and talk to each other like we've all used the same surgeons. And you know, I think that helps and comforts you to know that, hey, you know, look at such and such, he's doing so well, and well, what surgeon did you use? So it's about talking to people in the community who've been through the same similar surgery or special needs, and just trust God, because he's gonna see you through, you know, whatever path you go through with an adoptive child.